we were talking earlier, and I mentioned, I think, artificial intelligence and machine learning is still seems like sort of science fiction for a lot of people. So there are probably some, misconceptions. So I guess my first question for you, what are the common misconceptions about artificial intelligence and machine learning? In other words, what is it and what is it not?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. I think, artificial intelligence actually goes back a long time. It's not necessarily a completely recent discovery. And really, artificial intelligence, put quite simply, is just teaching computers to act like humans. And so 30, 40 years ago, the way that we used to do this was we would just think of everything a human would do, and we would make a giant list and say, if you see this, do this. If you see this, do this. And this was called expert systems. Basically, you'd get a bunch of experts in the room and you'd say, all right, write every situation that you want a computer to respond to, and we're going to have computers do this. And that was AI, and that was like kind of the early aspects and startings of AI. And where we've gone from there now is, how do we get away from needing a group of experts necessarily to train a system and using lots of data so that a computer can learn on its own? And so really modern AI is really focused around how do we take data and teach computers to act more like humans. AI can be anything as simple as trying to create a system to recommend if something is a cat or a dog, or it could be a self-driving car. It's really a wide spectrum there. One of the misconceptions, though, around AI is a lot of organizations, companies across the business spectrum go in and they'll say, we need AI for our data. AI is the future for us. And really, what those companies need isn't machines that act like humans. They just need more sophisticated data and more sophisticated software engineering. An Excel spreadsheet or a SQL query might be all they're really looking for when they're saying they need AI. They just need data processing. And so I think there's a lot of misconceptions that begin around there. The way that I like to kind of use as my litmus test of, is AI necessary for an organization, or can AI solve your problems, often is there patterns that you could have a computer find? Is there some sort of behavior that a human is doing that you want a computer to be able to replace, either to increase your operational efficiency or to do something more accurately? This is really kind of my litmus test at a high level for, is AI necessary and can AI be used to solve a problem?
Got it. Good clarification.